Hi all, welcome to Sahara IAS. In the last session, we have seen some concepts that are related to seating arrangement. In today's session, I am taking two simple questions on seating arrangement. So directly I will be going to the question. Let me take the first question. So first question is on square table seating arrangement. So first read the question carefully. The steps that are to be followed in solving the seating arrangement question is that first you need to create a base. Suppose if it is a circular arrangement, you need to create a circular base, and if it is a square table arrangement, we need to create a square table base. If it is a let's say linear seating arrangement, then we need to create a linear seating arrangement. Like this, first we need to create the base, then we need to recognize which are the direct hints and which are the indirect hints. Direct hints are those which can directly be implemented in the base, and indirect hints are those which cannot be directly implemented. Or else I can say that the indirect hints are like which are leading to more possibilities. Suppose if I say A is sitting immediate right of B and B is sitting at the end. Now I can fix B at the end, then I can accordingly take A and B. A's position I can take. But suppose if I say A is not sitting next to B, or A and B are not immediate neighbors, if this is the condition, then it is not directly giving you anything. These type of hints are called as indirect hints, which are to be used after some point, after taking some direct hints and implementing some direct hints, then we can use the indirect hints. Indirect hints generally they will be predominantly they will be a negative hints. So let's see how to do. First let me solve this question. 8 people L, M, N, O, P, Q, R and S are sitting around a square table in such a way that 4 of them sit at 4 corners of the square, while 4 sit in the middle of each of the 4 sides. So there are 8 people, 4 are sitting in the corner and 4 are sitting in the sides. Then the one who sit at the corner face outside, while those who sit in the middle of the sides face the center. So there are two directions facing here. Those who are sitting in the corner are facing outside, and those who are facing inside are facing inside. As we seen in the last session, when all are facing outside, clockwise will be the right direction or right turn, and anti-clockwise will be the left turn. Whereas when all are facing inside, then clockwise will become the left turn and anti-clockwise will become the right turn. This we have seen this in the last class. Then now we will be implementing that. So first let me form the base according to the information given. So the information is that it is a square table. First let me form the square table. The square table, there are 8 people. So let me consider 8 people here. 1, 2, 3 and 4, and these 4 people are sitting in the middle of the side. So what I can say is they are all facing inside, because that is given in the question that those who are sitting in the middle are facing inside. So I will consider inside facing. And when it comes to those who are sitting in the corner, these 4 people, 1, 2, 3 and 4, these are all facing outside. So for these people I will be taking the facing direction as outwards. So this is the first step you need to do in seating arrangement, that is creating the base. So as of now I have created the base. I have taken 8 people, 4 are sitting in the corner and 4 are sitting at the sides, 4 are sitting in the corner. Those who are sitting in the corner are facing outside, and those who are sitting in the middle are facing inside. Next, the one who sit in, that is over. Okay, only one person sit between L and Q. L sit in the middle of the side. Okay, so L is sitting in the middle and L and Q are adjacent to him. So only one person is sitting between L and Q, means L, there is one person, then comes Q, and Q is sitting in the middle. This is what the information given to me. Now I can fix this. This is L and this is Q. But there is one problem. We don't know whether Q is to the left of L or is it to the right of L. Here L, at a gap of one person, Q is sitting here, but it can be other way around. L is here, at a gap of one person, Q can come here as well. So what I do, now I will create 2 conditions here, or 2 cases. It is like this. I will consider Q towards the left in one condition and Q towards the right in other condition. Hope everyone understood why I am making the cases. We are not supposed to miss out on any cases, because if we miss out some or the other cases, there will be high possibility that we will end up not getting the answer, or we will end up getting the wrong answer. Then O sits third to the right of Q. O is sitting third to the right of Q. Q is already known to us. So let us find how to do that. Q is here. This is first right, second right, third right. So this will be which person? Okay, this person is O. So O is sitting to the third to the right of Q. In the second condition, see first right, second right and third right. This person will be O. Then coming to the next condition. The next condition is saying R and S are immediate neighbors of L. Okay. So R and S are immediate neighbors of L, but we don't have the place for S or R here. So I can directly eliminate this because O is already one neighbor. So I can directly eliminate the first condition. Coming to the second condition, I can take R here and S here, or else I can take S here and R here, because the question is saying L, R and S are neighbors of L, but we don't know who is sitting to the left and who is sitting to the right. So we need not have to take that R is always toward this side and S is always toward this side. So we need to make two cases. We can make two cases, but instead I am just fixing it here, because making the cases for each and every conditions will take lot of time, and we will not be having so much of time in exam. So what we do, if at all we are getting multiple chances. See here what happened. Without fixing Q, I would have not fixed O in the first condition. That is the reason I made two cases. But here R and S, we can still fix R and S. Here is R or here is R. It doesn't matter. If this is R, this is yes. If this is R, this is yes. So that is the reason I am not making any cases here. Next, R and S are immediate neighbors of L is over. Then coming to the next hint. M sits second to the left of N. M is sitting second to the left of N. Okay. And N is neither an immediate neighbor of Q nor an immediate neighbor of S. So as N is not the immediate neighbor of Q, I can't take N here. So the possible places for N, either this one or this one. Now let me check what happens if I take N here. If at all I am taking N here, then the question is saying M is sitting second to the left of N. So this is N, which is the left side now. This is first left, this is second left. As he is facing downward, the left will be towards this direction. As we know, inside facing clockwise is the left turn and anti-clockwise is the right turn. So I am coming in the clockwise direction in order to get left. So this person should be M, but however I don't have the place for M here. It is already occupied by Q. So I can't take N here. So I am left with only one option for N. Here anyhow he cannot be next to Q. So this is not a place for N. This is also not a place for N, because if I take N here, what is happening? I am not accommodate M. So that is the reason I can't even take N here. So only option left is here. Then if I take N here, then this is the first left, this is the second left. I can take M here. But there is one more information given in the question, that N is neither an immediate neighbor of Q nor an immediate neighbor of S. So if I consider S here, then N cannot come here. But this is the only option left for N. So what I can do is, I can cancel out S here as he is not the neighbor of N, and I can fix R in this position. If R is already fixed in this position, I can remove R and fix S here. And this is the final arrangement. But we are still left with one person. Let us see who is that person. So we have fixed L, we have fixed M, N, O, Q, R, S. Everyone is fixed except P. So the remaining place should be of P, and this is the final arrangement. Now, if you check, all the conditions are satisfied here. The first condition was that there is one person between L and Q. There is one person between L and Q. Second condition is O is third to the right of Q. First right, second right, third right of Q is O. Third condition, what was the third condition? R and S are neighbors, immediate neighbors of L. So R and S are immediate neighbors of L. Then M sits second to the left of N. M is sitting second to the left of N. N is neither a neighbor of Q nor a neighbor of S. So we have satisfied all the condition, and this will be our final arrangement. After getting the final arrangement, we are supposed to answer some questions. Like 3 to 5 questions will be given in each set. Like the questions will be, who is sitting immediate right of L? Who is sitting opposite to Q? How many people are sitting between N and P when taken in clockwise direction? So these are the typical questions that they can ask. But the only thing here is that we need to get the arrangement. After getting the arrangement, answering the questions will be very easy. So this is the first example. Now let me take the second example. Okay. First read the question. This is the second example. The question is saying 9 people A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H and I are sitting in a row facing north. D is sitting at the end. Then 4 people are sitting between D and G. 2 persons are sitting between G and B who doesn't sit at an end. 3 people are sitting between B and E. A, who is not sitting at the end, sits second to the right of E. Okay. F is sitting fourth to the left of C. I is not sitting at the end. So these are all the information given to me. Now the first step, as I said, it is creating the base. Creating the base is like I need to create a places for 9 people and all are sitting in a row and all of them are facing north. This is the first condition. So let me consider that. Let me consider 9 places in the row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and all are facing north. So if all are facing north, this will be my right side and this will be my left side. This we have discussed in the last class. Then D is sitting at the end, but we don't know whether D is sitting at this end or D is sitting at this end. So obviously I need to make the cases. I will make 2 cases here. D can sit at this end or D can sit at this end. Then coming to the next hint, 4 people are sitting between D and G. So 4 people here, 1, 2, 3, 4. I can consider G here. In the second condition, 1, 2, 3, 4. I can consider G here. Next, 2 people are sitting between G and B who doesn't sit at an end. So there are 2 people between G and B and B is not sitting at the end is what question is saying. Now if I consider 1, 2, B here, B cannot come here because B will be sitting at the end and question is very specifically saying that B cannot be at the end. So I will take to the other end. So 1, 2, I can consider B here. Now both the conditions are satisfied. D is sitting at the end, D and G, between D and G there are 4 persons and G between B and G there are 2 persons and also B is not sitting at the end. I have considered all the conditions. Similarly, I will try to fix B in the second condition. In the second condition, G, 1 person, 2 person. If I take B here, again B is coming at the end which is not allowed. So I will not take B to this end. Instead, I will be taking B to the other end. 1, 2, I can take B here. Now, in both the condition, I have satisfied this one and this one. This is done, this is done, this is done. So we have done 3 hints. We have satisfied 3 hints in both the cases. Now let me take up with the 4th hint. 4th hint is saying 3 people are sitting between B and E. As we already know where is B, I can fix E now. 1 person, 2 person, 3 person. So E must be this side. If I consider E to the other end, 1 person, 2 person, I can't have 3 person between B and E because there are no places available here. Similarly, in the second case, 1 person, 2 person, I can't take E to this end. So I will take 1 person, 2 person, 3 person, E should be sitting here. Next, A who is not sitting at the end, sits second to the right of E. Let me consider second to the right of E first. So here, E is here, this is the first right, this is the second right, so this should be A. Similarly, here in the second condition, E is here, first right, second right, this should be A. Now, as the question is saying that A is not sitting at the end, but in the first condition, I am getting A at the end, so I can directly eliminate the first condition. Now I am left with only one condition. Now I will be fixing all the other persons in the second condition alone, because the first condition is already eliminated. Now F is sitting fourth to the left of C. F is sitting fourth to the left of C. If at all I take, let's say C here, first left, second left, third left, fourth left. Here this fourth left is already occupied by E, so I can't take C here. Second option left for me is C is here, first left, second left, third left, fourth left. Now I have a place for F here. If at all I am taking C here and here, then towards this end I will not be having the place for F, so I can't take C here and here. So only place left for C is this one. Now I have fixed F and C. Let me check the next hint. I is not sitting at the end. Now I have only two places left. One is this one, the other is this one. But the question is saying I cannot be at the end. So only option left for I is this one. Now if I observe, A is fixed, B is fixed, C, D, E, F, G, H is not fixed. So only place left will be for H, and this will be my final arrangement. So answer for this question is H, F, E, G, A, C, B, I, D from left to right. After getting this arrangement again, I will be getting the questions like who is sitting at the right end, who is sitting at the left end, how many people are sitting to the right of A, how many people are sitting between A and F, who is sitting immediate right of E. These type of questions I may get in exam, but finding the arrangement is difficult. After getting the arrangement, finding the answers for the given questions will be very easy. So these are the very two simple questions in sitting arrangement. Thank you.